When I think back 5 years ago, and look at what was in the block with the parking lot in back, and the bank one on the corner, and some other shops. We started with that. Then we had the big hole in the ground, and then the steel went up, and the cranes.
A work of architecture is a complex collaboration. There are hundreds and thousands of people who all contribute to the final success. So that I consider everybody that worked in the project, they collaborate. They have just as much right as I have to say, this is my project.
Well, it became apparent to me very early on in the project that this Overture Center was going to be like something we'd never built before, and our people had never built before. We'd have to go out and find manufacturers who could make things that had never been made before. And I think on top of that, the high standards that we demanded of our craftsmen throughout the project to put these things together to tight tolerances.
Cesar Pelli has built buildings all over the world. He's a taskmaster, he's a perfectionist, and I think many firms could not meet his expectations, but our group here in Madison has surpassed that.
I have been extremely impressed with the quality of the work in construction that Findorff and everybody working with them have done in Overture Center. I'm absolutely delighted, first class. Even the walls that were going to be underground, covered with dirt, they're just beautifully immaculate walls. And these are usually the work that is splotchy, ragged, not so wonderful. Because it doesn't have to be, but if somebody cares, then it will be good even when it doesn't show. And that was a great demonstration of care and skill. What probably has made this project more difficult is the fact that they had to work with many existing pieces. It's much easier to clear a site than to just build from scratch. It's much more difficult to be connecting new with old.
The curtain wall concept was decided early in New Haven. We wanted a big wall with lots of glass and very little metal. That was determined. It was a combination of German engineering and an American know-how and outside-the-box thinking, but I mean, when this thing finally came, of all the things we anticipated trouble with, this big glass curtain wall went together like a Swiss watch. I mean, the pieces fit just perfectly, and it was a tribute to all the people who worked on it. Another one was this stone on the outside walls, this French limestone. A typical masonry joint between the pieces of stone is 3/8 of an inch, which gives us normal construction tolerances just for things not quite lining up properly, and it gives you a little bit of room for margin. And Cesar said, I'd like to see 1/4-inch joints. And I said, I think across the street in the Capitol there are 3/8 inch joints, but we ended up doing it to 1/4-inch joints, which gave us extremely tight tolerances, made more work for our masons, but I mean, they rose to the challenge and got these pieces up with the 1/4-inch tolerance. I would have never wanted to be 110 feet in the air working on those concrete walls. No, I think the iron workers really get pleasure out of doing unusual, unique things like that, and I think those kind of challenges are what they thrive on. So I think for the iron workers, it was probably just another day's work for them. I mean, they come in here at 3 or 4 in the morning, and I give them a lot of credit for that. I was asleep in bed. You'll edit that out probably, but okay. Jerry, I was right here. I don't think anybody knew what a special space the rotunda was going to be when we were building it. I think it's not till it really came together with those circular holes in the floor and looking up into the dome from the inside. I think only Caesar probably understood what he had there.
The quality of a building has to do with people caring at the level of design, but also caring at the level of execution. Just how plasterwork is done, how stone is laid, all of this is what makes you feel afterwards, this is a great quality of work. This respect, I think the people in Madison have been fantastic.
This crew, people that were working on this building, didn't accept anything but perfection. That if it was maybe okay, I have the feeling that they would do it over to make it right. So it was more than okay, it was perfect. And I think this is shown throughout the building.
It's neat, we're building a piece of art down here. It's not just a building.
This one's special. You're probably never going to see another one like this in Madison.
I mean, it's like art, you know, and you go back and look back and, you know, you played a part in it. You know, it really is good feeling, you know, to see something that, you know, when it all comes together, how beautiful it is.
That's something to be proud of, to say, you know, that dad or grandpa down the line had a part in building.
I am going to notice the ceiling, yes. I have a big chunk of myself in that, so I will notice it. And always look at it, always remember this job. I want to see one show in here for sure. And I wouldn't mind sitting right in one of these seats here, the highest ones up here.
I really enjoy being a part of it. It's, you know, it's just something that, you know, I can say to my kids, you know, I was there. I helped build that, you know.
Very proud, very proud. I and Mike and all the rest of us lads, we bled, sweat, and toiled to put this thing together, and I hope that everybody enjoys it half as much as we enjoyed putting it together.
It's going to be one of the greatest feelings probably you're ever going to have in your lifetime. To say that you were on this project and you saw it through, and it turned out, as we know, it's going to turn out just to be fantastic.
I think all together we have created a magnificent piece of architecture, a building that will be enjoyed by generations of people in Madison. To everybody who has participated in getting the Overture Center built, I must tell you, I am very proud of your work. I'm very grateful for your contribution.
Thank you for the great job you've done. I think this is the best of the best. It's obviously outstanding quality. It's a job to be proud of. It's a project Madison to be proud of. And it's a job you can be proud to show your children, and I thank you.
I think the team is wonderful, and the cooperation has been tremendous, and I think it shows with the final results of what we have here. It just is superb. The craftsmanship, the effort, the commitment that has been made is above anything I could have expected. Probably one of the highlights of my life, and I can't think of anything that I would have rather been able to do or participate in than the Overture Center and being able to work with people such as you. Thank you very much.
Come see what we have built together, I and all of my friends.